A linear function f of x equals mx plus b is increasing over its domain if its slope m is positive, decreasing over its domain if its slope m is negative, and constant over its domain if its slope m is 0. So there's really not a whole lot you have to do with these, just be able to pick out the numbers correctly and say which number goes where and what does it mean. So we're going to determine the slope and the y-intercept of each function, and if each function is increasing, decreasing, or constant. So f of x equals 2x plus 3. We're going to first determine the slope and the y-intercept. So its slope m is 2, and its y-intercept b is 3, which we could say as the ordered pair of 0, 3. Now, we got all this. Now, is the function increasing, decreasing, or constant? We need only look at the slope m to determine. M is 2, and since 2 is positive, we can say that this function is increasing. And that's all you need to do to pick out whether it's increasing, decreasing, or constant. Next, we have g of x equals negative 5x minus 4. We're going to pick out our slope m, which is negative 5. We're going to pick out our y-intercept, which is negative 4. So its ordered pair is going to be 0, negative 4. And here again, m is negative 5. And since m is negative, our slope is, or our function is, decreasing. Again, that's all you have to do. Now we have p of x equals 4. So we need to pick out our m and our b. Now it's not as easy to tell because there's just a 4 here. But we can kind of say that this is 0x plus 4. Because 0 times x is just 0, and then we just have 4. So we could say that p of x equals 4 is just p of x equals 0x plus 4. So our slope this time is going to be 0. And our y-intercept is 4, which we can call it as 0, 4. Now, m is 0. And as we said before, if your slope is 0, then it is constant. So for this equation, for this function, we say that it is constant. Last, we have c of t equals negative 2/3 t plus 11. Instead of x's, we have t's, but it's still a linear function, even though we have t's instead of x's. So m is negative 2/3, and our y-intercept is positive 11, which is just the order pair 0, 11. So since m is negative, we say that this function is decreasing over its domain.